How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farm Simulator 22 called Edgewater Saskatchewan. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, Welcome to the Edgewater Saskatchewan map, showcasing some of the unique aspects of farming in Saskatchewan, Canada. Working around sloughs, ditches, and trees are a day-to-day task on the map. Ditching may be an investment for your farm, which will allow you to open up the fields and expand your acres. Snow is no joke, so be careful, roads are slick, don't get stuck. 7 farms to choose from, one being cow farm, 53 fields with unique field shapes, over 10 sell points, 3 new crops, flax, lentils, and peas, swathable crops, wheat, barley, oats, flax, and canola, requires the pickup header pack to harvest and provide a 20% yield bonus over standard harvest techniques. Custom co-op used to purchase seeds, fertilizer, herbicides, and lime. Custom train and traffic vehicles. Custom water source with 3 locations around the map. Flax bales and custom TMR mixture grain can be used to feed mixtures, in the feed mixtures. Custom precision farming map. Custom crop calendar and weather tons of snowfalls during winter. This map was created by South Sask Modding and BC Bueller Farms and is 254.85 megabytes to download. There are required mods for this map, and they are Crop Inputs Co-op by BC Bueller, as well as the Pickup Header Pack, also by BC Bueller. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at the map. You can see this is what it looks like. Where do we start? We are right here on the starting farm, which includes farmlands number 2 and 21. Field prices are, for the most part, pretty expensive. You're looking at, there are some smaller fields and farms where you can kind of get away with some smaller prices. So it kind of does run the gambit, but the farms are real expensive. You got a farm here for $583,000, another for almost $300,000, another here for $368,000. Like you're gonna pay a pretty penny for any one of these farms. You can purchase the peripheries on this one. You click on farmland number 1, you can purchase it for $1.233 million. Pretty expensive investment if you want to just be able to kind of build on certain parts of the map, but if that's what you want to do, I commend you for it. You do not start out with any animal pens. There are contracts available. You do not start out with any of the production chains, and there are no collectibles on this map. There are custom mods and DLCs. If you look under the mods and DLCs, you'll see co-op cooperatives, where you can purchase a couple of herbicides and liquid fertilizers, as well as the pickup header pack. If we go under the build menu, you can see there are custom sheds, silos, no silo extensions, no, yes, containers. There is the community wells. You have the tools here, which are the chemical shed, the fertilizer shed, as well as the seed shed, and I'll show those off later because they are on the map. And you have a couple of farmhouses custom to this map. You do start out with well, you don't start out with, but you do have custom production points. No custom selling points, no custom greenhouses, orchards, or generators. Now I do have the government subsidies already loaded into this, so I could purchase several farms around the area so you can see what's on them. There are no custom cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, or others. There were no custom fences, lights, or others. No custom paint swatches. As far as I can tell, I think these are the base game paint swatches, as well as no trees and plants for customization. So we do start here at the starting farm. If I turn around real quick and kind of take a quick glance at what's here, we start out right in front of our house, right next to our sleep trigger. And we have our starting equipment just kind of stacked away in some of these sheds here. Speaking of which, what do we start out with? If we look here at our owned items, under medium tractors, we have a John Deere 4755, a Massey Ferguson 3670. Under large tractors, a Rosselmash RSM 2375. Under trucks, we have the Mack Superliner 6x4. Under harvesters, the New Holland CH7.70. Cars, the Lizard 1986. Trailers, the Load King Distinction Super B pull trailer. Under headers, the header for the New Holland. Under disc harrows, we have the K-Line AG PowerFlex 95. Under seeders, the Lemken Solitaire 12. And because there are custom crops on the map, it will allow you to plant those custom crops. Under sprayers, you have the Hardy Navigator 4000 Delta Force. Under front loaders, you have the Quickie Q6M. Under front loader tools, you have the Albut pallet fork as well as the universal bucket. And under belt systems, you have the Convey All 1690 as well as the Meridian TL1239. Over here, have another storage shed. Open that up. Now, in order to open these doors, you do have to stand on the inside right next to these buttons to be able to access the trigger. Really nice kind of custom shed here. It just looks real sharp, real detailed. Oh, didn't mean to go in here. This is what I'm looking for. Here we go. And again, you're open the garage door. You have to come in through the main doorway and then find these buttons to be able to access them. You have a pair of silos here. These are the ones where you need the belt loading augers to be able to load into and take out. And let's see, it says just realized it says that there's a repair trigger around here, but I don't see it. It says workshop, but I don't know, I'm just not seeing a repair trigger. Maybe it's just the workshop? I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab the truck and we'll make our way around. So as we go ahead and leave the farm here, come out the drive, and we're going to go north a little bit. We're going to start checking out some of the farms and whatnot that are in the north, and then we'll head back south to kind of swoop around the perimeter of the map. Come out to the main road here. You can see just how like undulating these roads are. It's actually really nice. And I tell you what, this map really reminds me of like a Stone Valley. Like, it gives me some real Stone Valley vibes. Alright, so over here is the first purchasable farm. We go into our map. We started here at our farm. Came out to the side road here, to the main road, went north, made a right, and we're here at farmland number 30. You can purchase this for $517,320. And now you can see we have access to the grain system here, this grain silo system. We also have access to some of the sheds and whatnot that are on here on the farm. Big sheds, lots of storage, lots of grain capacity. Little house right here. No sleep trigger at this farm, as far as I'm aware. And coming further out in this direction, This is kind of the purchasable farm number 3, as I'm going to call it. Now, I've kind of custom numbered the farms and whatnot around the map. This was farm number 2, farm number 1 being our main farm. Farm number 3, farmland number 7 you can purchase for $90,527. And now you have access to the shed here, some storage space, as well as these silo bins right here. And now we're gonna come out to the main road again, and this is where we're just gonna start heading down south. Alright, coming up on our right here is the community well. So this is a water point, a water buy point. Let's see. That wasn't it. That wasn't my turn, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay. Here is the next farm. Call this farm number 4. We go to the map, check out where we've been. So we went from the farm here up to the farm over here, went down to this side road, back to the main road, went down south, we saw the community well, continued down south, and now we're here at farmland number 27. Ooh, I feel like I missed something. Oh, I did miss something. Shoot. Alright, well, we'll keep going here and I'll backtrack. So, farmland number... We're going to call this actually number 5, because I skipped number 4 on accident. You can purchase this for $295,520. And now, as you can see, you have access to the farm, all the silos here, as well as the shed. Now, whoa, getting a little out of control there. Now, just gotta back up just a little bit. And then come down this side road here. It's right here. This is farm number 4 on farmland number 8. So we came from this farm, up the main road, down this side road, to farmland number 8. For $141,120, you can purchase this one. And now you have access to this farm. All the grain bins and the storage here. Now we're going to head back to the main road. Made a left there, and now we're going to make another left onto this side street coming up. And now we're going to be approaching the next farm. This one's farm number 6, according to my count. If we cross this bridge, make a left. Again, another large silo structure, several storage areas. We were up here at this farm, came out to the main road, down this side street here. Farmland number 22 for $583,600. You now have access to this one. Bunch of vehicle storage as well as big silo complex right here. Now we'll come out over here Off to the side here, you have another community well. And then down here, make our way right here. Bring up the map, came to this farm, checked out the community well, down to here. Farmland number 33 for $31,440. Now you have access to all those silos there. Again, these are the Meridian silos. You are going to have to load into them using the augers and take out. Now we backtrack quite a bit, go out to the main road, and continue heading south. Okay. And here, next point of interest. We were here at the silos, came all the way up this side road, back to the main road, and now we're here. Purchased this for $436,800, farmland number 11. And now you have access to that silo system. Alright, now pull in here by the fresh produce sign, and all the way in the back here, this is the next point of interest. This is Brenda's Fresh Product Market. Product? No, that doesn't seem right. Product or produce? Produce. I mistyped it. Aha. So that is a sell point. Pull back out the driveway here. Make a right, go over the railroad tracks right here. Off to the right, you do have a rent train point right there, rent train trigger. And then right here, come into this driveway. Over here is Larry's Bale Shipping. Go down the back side of the drive here. Cross over here. And right here, this is the Grain West train silo system. Allows you to put into the silo and load onto the train, or unload from the train into the silo. You have another rent train trigger right there. Right here, you have the dairy. You can purchase this for $70,000. Beyond that is the bakery. You can purchase that for $50,000. Over here, you have the grain mill production. Purchase that for $96,000. And now, here's kind of the custom portion of the production chains. Over here, you have the seed shed. So I'm pretty sure you can use this as a purchase point for your seeds. But if you purchase the actual production itself for $20,000, at a very, very high production cost, you can then create seeds and pull from them. And you can see I've already got 45 liters, but it's going to cost $36,000 per $336,000 per month. That's just an insane price for a process like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that. Where did I leave my truck? Oh, I left it over there. So rounding the corner over here, similar to the seed shed, this is the chemical shed. Again, I believe you can purchase just straight out. Just straight up you can purchase, I think. I haven't tried it, but you can purchase it again for $10,000, and again, an insane amount of money to produce these, but they produce very fast, so you do get quite a bit of product. So in one day, you have 24 cycles, and you have 20,000 liters of each per cycle. So you're going to get quite a bit of product. So yeah, you're going to be paying a lot, but you're going to get a lot of product for that payment. And then over here, now this one is kind of weird to me because this one is the fertilizer shed. But what's weird is it just has the output for the fertilizer, but no production point like the other two had. So not sure if this one is a production similar to the others, but it is a bare minimum. I believe it is just a buy point. Now going over here and across the street, you have the sawmill. For $100,000, you can purchase that production point. In the back is the wood chip area. To our left and behind there, you don't pull in. Back here, this is the Red Marble Bowling Restaurant sell point. To our right, back here, is our shop trigger as well as our repair trigger. So, shop trigger. And then repair trigger is right here. Now backing up right over here, straight ahead is the animal dealer. If you have a animal trailer, you can load directly into it, or if you have barns, you can barns or pastures, you can purchase them and they'll load directly into them for you. Right here is the animal dealer sell point. And then pull out here. Come down here, and just off to the left, right in front of us, is the train rent point. So let's go ahead and pull off here. We'll take a look at the map and see where we've been, what we've seen. So we were over here by the last grain silo system. Came down this road, this side road here. We went to see Brenda's Fresh Produce, the sell point there. Passed by the rent train trigger. Came up to here to Larry's Bale Shipping. Around the backside, down this road, and took in the Grain West railroad silo. Passed by the rent train. Saw the dairy, the bakery, the grain mill, seed shed, chemical shed, and fertilizer shed. Came out across the street and took in the sawmill. Back behind the sawmill is the wood chip point. Came out this main road and saw the Red Marble Bowling Restaurant. Came to the main drag going north and south. And we saw the shop trigger as well as the repair trigger. Went directly across the street, took in the animal dealer, and the animal dealer, they call it the livestock bale auction, but it's the animal dealer sell point. Came back to the main strip, went down, passed by the rent train, and then went back starting north, and we're all caught up. So now we've got a little ways to go going north on this road. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that was silly. Almost passed by the farm that's right up here. This should be farm number 7, I believe, if I've got my numbers right. So right here, went north, down this side street, up to here. Farmland number 51, if you purchase this for $368,064. You now have access to the grain bins, the silos right here, as well as right over here, you have a cow shed. And you have space for 120 cows. Which is really nice. So now we're going to turn back around, head out the drive, over the bridge. Make a right. Over the bridge again. Make another right. And now we go long. Alright, off to our left here, that is the gas station. And now beyond that, right here, is the fast food restaurant sell point. We then make a left here. Come around the back side here. Oops. Right here is the Northern Mill sell point. We pull out and go directly across the street. Off to our right is the Farmers Market sell point, and then directly in front of us is the Spinnery. Purchased that for $60,000. And now we got a little bit of a drive before our last point of interest. Make a left here. And we're just going to keep driving until we reach back to the main road going north and south. Not gonna make it. And then we make a right. And then go way, way back here for the last point of interest, which is one last community well. And there we go. That is Edgewater, Saskatchewan. That is the map. Now it is time to render my opinion. What do I think of this map? On a scale of 0 to 5, I would give this probably a 3.5. I like it. It kind of reminds me if Stone Valley and Elm Creek had a baby. This would be the map. That's like, I get such strong vibes, such strong Stone Valley vibes, because of all the berms and the ditches that are in the middle of the fields. But then I also get the Elm Creek vibes because of the stock production points and sell points and all that. So if they were custom production points, custom buildings and things like that, then I would be really given this a much, much higher grade than what I am now. Um, I've always had an issue personally with the use of the base game productions and buildings and stuff like that. Now, the one thing I will say is that at least on this particular map, and the reason why, I'd probably even go as high as a 4. So I would go 3.5, 4 on this particular map. But the reason that I would go that high is because the terrain and all that, it really kind of fits. It's a North American map. Whoa. It's a North American map, so the North American factories and stuff that were from Elm Creek really fit in well. So that's fine. Those maps where they're supposed to be over in Europe or whatever, where I've seen those same production points, the same grain mills and all that stuff being used over there that just don't fit in, or at least as far as I would be aware, they don't seem to fit in well. Especially considering that you've got like real tiny maps, and then all of a sudden you have this giant facility out in the middle of nowhere, and everything else is kind of reduced around it. But anyways, yeah, long story short is just you can tell they put in a ton of effort onto this map. The terrain, love it. The colors, love it. Things are very much muted, which I very much appreciate. Again, I don't like the bright vibrancy color kind of thing where it kind of looks like you're running through a Disney cartoon. The occasional splotching of flowers on the roadside like there, but it's not enough to make it like really kind of cartoony. So yeah, I really like the way the map looks, the way everything's kind of laid out, the traffic splines, and the kind of mood and feel of the map. It's just really kind of reminds me of home, where I grew up in Michigan. But now, but like I said, I can't give it the higher marks. Like I would give it a 5 if it had the custom production points and custom buildings and stuff like that. Every bit of it, because I think this is a fantastic look, fantastic layout. The map, like, it's awesome. Like it's definitely a real good job. But those are my only complaints, is the fact that it's got the stock game productions. That's the only negative thing I can say. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.